What's going on? Welcome to episode number 36, Brown Baggin with Maximum Beverage. I'm Matt. Number 36 is my boy Jerome Bettis, the Bus. Fantastic running back. Hopefully this wine performs as pristinely as he did. Again, it's cab week. I'm in an undisclosed location, somebody's wine cellar. We'll talk about that in a little bit. I've tasted through 2 wines. It's Wednesday, March 29th. We're getting close to the end of the month here. And again, we're tasting through some really tasty cabs. Let's get into this one. Got a screw top. And it whittles it down sometimes. It depends. All right, let's get into the nose a little bit. Nice color. You know, I got a lot of similar colors going on here between each wine. I got them all lined up over here. At the end, again, we'll rank them. So I'm going, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Get the Friday, we'll taste the last wine, then we'll rank them all. Start the weekend off and go get the best value. So let's get into this wine. Lots and lots of toasty oak on this. A little bit of that bell pepper action, a little bit of spice in the nose, some baking spices. Good nose. Again, there hasn't been a bad wine in the bunch. A lot of times with cab, that's the case. There's a lot of great cab out there. Listen, everyone loves cab. Cab is the most exciting thing. We talk about cab. We do wine deals. People come in the store. They're always thinking cab, which is, can be a little exhausting at times, but the wines are spectacular. There's really tons of great cab out there. So great nose on here. I'm getting a little bit of kind of tart cherry on the nose. Like fresh cherry. Not tart, because tart is a mouthfeel thing. But great nose, expressive. A little bit of like lime in the mouth a little bit. Tons of oak though, fair amount. I think this compares to me, this is an effort at something. So that gives me an idea of what that is. This is an effort to make a wine that can compete, not in price point, I don't think, but in like the profile of, say, a Alexander Valley Silver Oak. Now, this is not Silver Oak, I can tell you right now, but it's got a ton of oak. Really, it's a nice mouthfeel. This is a big wine. A lot of wine here for the money. And I'm gonna step this up. This is definitely a step up from what we've tried, quality-wise, I think. And kind of the whole balance. It's a very balanced. There's a lot of oak, but the wine is still balanced. It's not too extracted. It's not a lot of overly fruited like the 20 Rows we tried. Doesn't have as much greenness as. It's interesting that we're tasting them in this way, by the way. I don't think they purposely picked them this way because Paul, I know, picked the wines. Kevin has numbered them, and he hasn't tasted all these. So I'm going to say this one, granted, I had a little bit of help from the screw top. So I'm not really cheating, but I guess I am kind of cheating, but I'm going to I got the information, right? The information's up here. It's Australia. Exact region in Australia. McLaren Vale? It's not McLaren Vale. I don't think it's a specific region. I think it's Australia, and it's gonna be right around 18, 19 bucks. No, this is more money. I think this is like around, let me get in it again before I price it up. $28. It's a fairly big wine. Nice sour notes in there, I think, which really complement it. I'm gonna give this one an 8. An 8.9. I like this wine a lot. Of what we tasted so far, this is definitely the best one. 8.9. Say about $28 to $30. Could be over that price point. Might be more. But this is definitely Australia. It's a great wine. Let's see what we got here. Well, sort of interesting what we got here. Heartland Director's Cut Cab. All right, South Australia. Again, you know, you're in the Southern Hemisphere. Is that right, Kevin? Southern Hemisphere?
Yeah.
So South Australia is going to be, is that colder? Yeah, it's cooler. I'm just trying to do it. South Australia is cooler, so cooler climate. That's why it didn't have that crazy extraction of fruit that you will see in some of the warmer climates. You know, so South Australia, although always kind of like a warm climate area, you have a 90-point score from Venice Media. Those guys, run by Antonio Galoni, do a great job. I think it's probably one of the best wine critics kind of periodicals out there. You should check out venicemedia.com. Price point on this, $32. This is good wine. This is really good freaking wine. 2012 Director's Cut. Drinking great. I think it's got time to age. We don't have much of this. Winemaker, let's talk about that. Ben Glaetzer. The man who's known to get 100-point wines, 100-point scores from guys like Parker. I think of Amon-Ra Shiraz and some other wines that he's done. I can't name them quite off the top of my head. I'm not quite prepped because, again, this is blind and right out of the bag. So the information has been stored. We haven't done, again, we're talking Australia. This is a region that I'm sure many of you haven't visited in a long time. You come in the store, you're going to see about, of all the wines we have, probably 20 max Australian wines. We don't have a lot of Australian wine. This is by far one of the best ones out there. Gotta try this. A great little wine. Totally a buy. 8.9. Venice gave it 90. I think we're right on there. That's a really nice bottle of wine. Cheers. Ben Glaetzer, good job. $32. Cheers.